Hey, what's up everyone? Pete with Go Designs. George, driving up to Roswell, New Mexico for our consultation. Can you fill our clients in with what we're going to be doing up there, George?
Basically, we're going to go take a look at a cemetery. There's two cemeteries in Roswell, and one of them's been managed very well, and the one we're going to go look at needs some love and care, so to speak. So we're going to meet with a couple from California who now own it, and we're going to take a look and see what we're working with, and hopefully move to design phases.
Yeah, so basically it's initial consultation. The couple that contacted us have hired us to go up there and meet with them and kind of go over some of their ideas and see what they have in store. And of course, we're gonna see what the lay of the land looks like. So we've gotten a few surveys. We kind of know the property, so to speak, but we haven't been out there. So this is our chance to go out there, look at what we're working with, and of course, meet the couple that want us to go up there. So it's going to be a cool experience for us, something new. We'd like to travel more often, but
like our buddy Dwayne
moved up there.
Well, we've done about a quarter of our business out there last quarter.
Last quarter, yeah. So this year's been real big for us in New Mexico, which we love, man. New Mexico is a land of enchantment. I love it up here. I told George I'm going to retire up here.
Cool vibes, yeah.
Yeah, it has real cool vibes. A little different from Texas, but we're excited to go up there, meet with this couple, and just see what they have in store. So we're excited to hear what their ideas are and their inspiration, behind purchasing this cemetery. Guys, here in Roswell, we just arrived. We're actually going to do a little site visit to this location that we're looking at. We're going to take a look, just drive by, and there's another location that we want to look at that's kind of similar to the area. So we're going to stop by those two locations, and we're going to have dinner. Go get a couple steaks. Right now, so it gives us a little bit of time to explore downtown Roswell, kind of explore the outskirts. We're also going to take a visit to the local nursery here in town, just to see what they have, and kind of talk to the owners there and see what they have to say about the climate. It's kind of almost the same, right, George? Climate here?
Yeah.
Almost the same rainfall, 2 inches, a little bit more, but so, and then we see a lot of the same type of landscape here that you see in El Paso. So some of the trees are a little bit more established here, yeah. Hey, what's up everyone? So we're here at local nursery here in Roswell. Decided to stop by and kind of walk around, take a look at what they have. so roughly around the same type of landscape as El Paso. A little bit different variety, but for the most part, you see a lot of the same stuff. You got bougainvillea over there. Of course, we have our red yucca over there. I don't know if you guys can see. And then, of course, we have our Arizona cypress, Blue Point junipers, our regular Leland cypress, Yopon holly bushes. So almost the same type of landscape that you see in El Paso. So Roswell does get a little bit more rainfall than El Paso does, a couple inches a year. So leaf plum up there. We have a mimosa tree. If we walk over here, we have some vitex shrubs. And we keep walking over here. Of course, we have our crepe myrtles right there that are super cool. Got some Elaeagnus out front. But for the most part, guys, same type of landscape. And the reason for this trip, guys, is we're gonna meet with the client and talk about a cemetery that they're looking to renovate. They just purchased it. The previous owner let it go, so to speak. And so they wanted to get us up here, take a look at what we're talking about, and kind of go over some of their ideas and expectations for the new cemetery. So. Guys, so driving through this neighborhood, George and I were talking about, wanting to build something like that, in El Paso and bring that type of quality home to our market. And
well, the architecture, the slap them up and build them stucco homes, it's just poor workmanship, and they're all cracked, brand new homes, and they're not cheap, and they're falling apart, and the excuse is brick homes are more expensive, but it just seems like they last the test of time, and so bringing in a subdivision similar to this that you find in San Antonio and then in Dallas, McKinney, San Marcos, these are being built with brick homes, and again, they stay looking like new forever.
We're a little early, but we're here to check out the lay of the land, so to speak.
Yes, we're here to take a look at the terrain for Memorial Park Cemetery. So, we're taking a look at the cemetery. It's very symmetrical, geometrical. It's got it's very balanced. Everything that's on one side is on the other side. Right now we're kind of in the central area where it's encompassed by a drive area, circular drive, so to speak, and it's cool. This is not. Just want to remind you, this is not an episode of Ghost Adventures. This is co-designs. Drainage looks like an issue, subsurface, and we're here to kind of get a vibe, and so we can design something that's not only going to look and feel good, energy-wise, and be native and low maintenance and drought tolerant, but we're here also to keep the feel, so that when people come here, they have a sense of peace.
meet Deborah Mayhew, her husband Henry, and then their two business partners, Jay and George. And so it was real cool to hear their inspiration behind, you know, purchasing this cemetery and investing. And of course, it was good to hear their ideas on what they want to accomplish with the renovation. So it was a really good meeting. We talked for like a good hour and a half, right, George? We walked the area.
And also the history behind it. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
His family is in there somewhere.
Right, and so there's a lot of history behind it. You know, of course, it needs a lot of upkeep. And so we talked about, you know, process and how we do things, and, you know, phasing stuff out, and wind block, and, you know, what type of landscape does well. Of course, drainage, grading. So I flew the drone. I took a bunch of pictures, videos. But it was a real cool, you know, project that we can.
Good people.
Hopefully we get to come back here and do some work, do some design work, and hopefully some installation work too. So get stuff going. Yeah. Now we're headed back to El Paso.